Hi, welcome back, everyone. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. This is Gemstar Goddess. Today, I just wanted to discuss about the ancestryhood and Mother's Day. Let's talk about it, okay? Um, so let's just talk about a lot of stuff. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. And my heart goes out to anyone that is suffering, that may have lost a child, lost a mother, auntie, uncle that was 444 on the clock. The ancestors are with you. That's the whole purpose of this video. Um, I've been receiving a lot of downloads, and today in particular, it was interesting. I spoke to a client of mine, and I hadn't spoken to them in a while, 111, and they told me some stuff. We had a really good conversation. So the conversation kind of went like, can you suggest a book, one, two, three, that can help me talk about the underworld, like the ancestryhood? I told her I have a book from a medium that signed it from me. His name is John. I can't remember his name. The book's over here somewhere. I've never gotten into it, so I'm going to get into it. Although this message is going to be for you. This message is not going to be for everyone, so take it and apply it to you where you need it to be applied. Back in the day when I was little, I used to play in the basement. And the basement was creepy, and there used to be this furnace that looked like, one of them old school furnaces where you put bodies in. And I had a childhood friend. And some people may think that's weird. 2:23 on the clock, 2:34 on the clock. But it really isn't. It's you being tapped into that underworld, the transitional world, and you can't be afraid of it. And especially when it comes to your ancestors today. So they are sending you messages. Light the candle. Light the candles. You don't even have to light the candles. Just sit pretty and listen to them. If you're missing them, they are talking to you. If you're smelling them, they are with you. Know that there's a veil that is very thin right now, especially after the eclipse. And ancestors are communicating with us. They come in many shapes, forms. Butterflies, moths, animals. Some people you may be giving birth, and I see so many people that are giving birth now to their ancestors. Their ancestors are reincarnating. You may not believe that, so be it. Although when you get a pet, say you got this pet, I know a person that got a pet, and it happened right around the death of their husband. And the daughter got the pet for the mother. And the mother did not want the pet. She wanted it all. She was like, what is this? I don't want, she was grieving. She just was not be for this pet. This pet, although literally was her husband, 444 on the clock. Because this pet, the dog sat in this chair just like as the man did. His mannerisms, little stuff, waking up at the same time, doing little wild stuff around the house, and You know, if you got dogs and cats that think that they're human and they standing up, walking and talking, and it's a reason. It's a reason for this. For those that are hurting, I just want to tell you, I could feel a lot of your ancestors trying to come through, and I'm going to do my best to translate what I'm hearing. I heard someone, Teresa. If your name is Teresa, or you lost someone with the name Teresa, they're with you and they're trying to communicate with you. Something about guava juice. Excuse me. Yeah, the ancestors are here. I heard Ruby. If your name is Ruby, or you have an ancestor named Ruby, she's a firecracker and she is not playing. She's funny. Just know that she got your back, and she loves red. It's not just because her name is Ruby. Whoever this is, like, you may like red. These are your ancestors coming in. I could just feel it. And then I heard something about Pauletta, something about a boat. Seattle, Washington. I'm hearing something about Seattle. Y'all gonna have to figure it out. I heard Jacquees. If your son's name is Jacquees, or your uncle or something like that, because I think Jacquees is more like a younger person's name, and I think he may have been 8 years old when he transcended over. And I'm sending healing, love, and light. And I see this big red fire truck. Whoever he was, he loved fire trucks. 744 on the clock. He is with you. And I believe if your name, something about Agatha. There's an Agatha. Everything is just coming really quickly. So take what you need, collective, or the people that are here on my channel and listening to the messages. I just feel like it's time. It's Mother's Day. I don't celebrate Mother's Day. I don't put that pressure on my son, like, because it's not that serious. I should be celebrated every day. Damn it. Same with you mothers. And whether you're a cat mom, dog mom, stepmom, if you can't have any children and you have your teacher and these are your kids because they become your kids, and you're here for this message, big ups to you, because it is time for you to recognize that your ancestors are here. I don't have any more grandparents. They're gone. They've all transcended over, and I hear them. I don't know if you heard those birds, but it's just so beautiful. So I'm hoping that I can give you the messages. But back to Agatha, because I hear Agatha. You may be from Germany, but I feel like you may have a dual, like you live here and you live in Germany. Dual, I forgot what that word is. It just went here. So, real quick, I'm a survivor of sepsis, right? So, my memory, first of all, I'm thanking the Most High, my ancestors, Archangel Michael, my master ascendants, my spirit guides. I'm thanking them for me being alive. Every day, I haven't mastered to be happy, but I'm going to tell you most likely, in most cases, I'm happy. the likelihood of me being alive is slim. Because a lot of people, they're not here to tell their story. 10, 10, 10 on the clock. So if you've had an ancestor that survived from sepsis, I feel like I can deliver that message as well. Because I'm hearing something about Anthony, Antonio, something Puerto Rico. I think he's Puerto Rican. And he built houses. So if that's one of your ancestors, he's with you. If he died of sepsis, he's definitely like, I just feel like, because that's what I heard when I started talking about me surviving sepsis. Sepsis is like, if you don't know what sepsis comes from a cut or a bruise untreated, and it can go and disrupt your blood system, or it can be from a tooth that 11:11 on the clock with like an abscess, and that's what happened to me. So I am a survivor. I had a tube on the side of my face draining the poison 1, 2, 3 o'clock out of my body. I didn't realize what happened to me, y'all. It took like, I was a little slow on it. But, excuse me, there's no but. Anything but after that is, you know what? Although, when I survived that, something happened more so to me. I was able to, I guess, it was definitely humbling, because I am not the same person that I used to be. I feel like, I know I'm jumping all around, because when my client asked me about the book is about past lives. So I told her, I feel like some people are born into the light and then have to transition out of the dark, if that makes sense. And then some people, they were already in the dark when they were born. That was 12:34 on the clock. Some people were born in the dark, and then they had to learn how to transition into the light. And I feel like, because I'm a Gemini, that may have been my case, because I could definitely resonate with the light more so now than the dark. Now, I understand the dark. Let's not get that twisted. Although I choose to try to stay in that balance. And it's more so because I was a firecracker. And when you are no longer that person, you no longer need to feel, think, move the way that you used to, especially when you have gone through something like sepsis, heart attack, stroke, whatever you've been through. Even if you didn't go through any of those things, you could have went through a love loss, your family members transitioning over. All of those things are for a reason. They're built to make you strong, not to take you down. They are built to make you strong. If you're feeling discouraged about your loved one transcending over, or not having a relationship with even your loved ones now, know that that can change. You don't have to accept that. 1414, that also talks about love. So just know that the ancestors are here. So I wasn't gonna pull a card, but I'm going to pull this little bag I have, and it's like a whole bunch of little letters, little scrapple letters. And let's see, let's turn this way. If your ancestors' names, I got a P. See, I did mention P. So if you might be a life path 3, because it's a letter 3 there. If your name is Paul, this message is for you, or just with a P, first name, last name. I don't know. You're going to have to figure it out. But I'm here to just kind of help and give a little relief. Okay, I'm not going to look. Let me see. I got selenite in here too. Okay, to cleanse energy. What does the spirit guides want you to know? Ooh, let's see what we have. An M. So that's another 3. We got 3 so far. MP. What else? These may be your loved ones. Is first, last initial, your name. Oh, an I. And it's a 1. Maybe life path 1. I got an F. First name, last name. Who else wants to come out? What other messages do you have for those that have clicked on? Ooh. Okay, I got 2. We got a D, so maybe your name is D or your ancestor's name, last name starts with a D. I'm laughing because the ancestors are definitely talking. I'm about to start crying, y'all. Q. Maybe it's a Q. Let's see. Maybe your name starts with Q. Quincy. Khadija. E. Maybe your first or last name. Or your ancestors, your name starts with an E. I'm emotional, y'all, because this day is a special day, even though I don't celebrate it, because I miss my ancestors, and I know that you guys do too, and they are with you. So we're going to ask, we're going to use, now when I go with this deck, y'all, hold on, let me clear out some energy here. Oh, that's so relaxing. Ooh, yes. Before I do that, what message does the E, Q, D, F, I, M, P. What do they want you to know? I was told to get 3 more letters. Uh-oh, we got another E. Oh, something else want to come out, so maybe for R, last name, first name, middle name, could be you. E, another E. Edward, Eduardo, Alethea, I think that starts with an S though. I mean an A. Samuel, Sierra. For the F, I hear Frank, Fran, D, Donald, Dan, Donald, R, Ron, Robert, Rodriguez, M, Mason, Mary, Martha, Michaela, Malika, Martha. I said Martha. Look, first thing that came out the deck, I ain't even touch it. Communication. Communicate with others more freely. Speak up. You have the right to be heard. So, this is what the ancestors are telling you. Most High, divine, spirit guides, ancestors, this is your day. Mothers, come in. There's some mothers and fathers too. Home. It's time to renovate or change something in your home environment or move. This is what the ancestors want you to know. I hope you can see it. Strength. You have an enormous amount of strength and courage. Remain focused, stand tall, and shine. This is what the ancestors are telling you, or this is what you need to know if you clicked onto this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And in my description box is all the information if you would like to book a personal reading. Balance. It's time to find balance in your life. What is most important to you? That's what's happening in this time. Let me bring this down. All right, guys. I'm all crybaby. But it's good tears. It's tears of joy because I know they're around. Signs, see? Your past loved ones are never far from you. Notice the signs they send you. Notice the signs that they miss you. Whoa. See? Move. Get up and get active. Be gentle. Exercise, yoga, Tai Chi, and Pilates. If you're able to do these things, maybe it's something you may be interested in. Or maybe you can do these things. Goals. It's time for you to take your goals off the back burner. Go after them. Boykasha. Boy, look at here. Ain't that the truth? Ancestors speak, come through. Oh. Clearing. Remove energy blocks by clearing out unwanted emotionals or material clutter. This is what they're asking you to do. We're going to keep that there. Oh, I'll get it. Alright, so I'm going to take these up and I'm going to go back to the deck. And so don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, please, and thank you. And if this message is for you, I hope that it's helping you. My channel is not for everyone because my channel is about the inner goddess that you need to come out and shine. And let me go back to this because this is like part of the process, what I was talking about. Some things happen in your life that will throw you off, right? 23, 1 o'clock. And you can look these numbers up, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not able to do that right now because I have a message to tell you. So you could be on a path and say a loved one, a loss of a loved one happens and it just like throws you off kilter, off balance, and you just sometimes don't know how to come back from it. Anything can throw you off balance. Person, place, thing. But this is when you have to learn to stay grounded and know that a lot of times that energy is not yours. Okay? Especially when it comes to you being in your purpose. There are many spiritual warfares happening. Like, so I'm a sky watcher, right? So after that eclipse, because see, I jumped around. This is why you guys stay for the whole video, okay? So when that eclipse happened, there's that veil that just fell. The veil just fell and boykasha. It's so much things you can see and feel. And if you are in a good alignment, you're going to feel that goodness. You hear me? I feel the chills. If you got the chills, you know. So getting back into your purpose is a must. You know, some people say don't knock, stand in your square. You could do that. I tend to think personally that I'm staying in my paradigm. And your paradigm is like your auric fields, your force fields, your everything. And I'm sending you love and light. So, big ups. And with that veil, those force fields can, you feel it. Especially if you've been sleeping or you just got this boost of energy. You hear the ringing in the ears. You smelling things, old perfume that your ancestors wore, seeing old school cars, numbers, seeing their birth dates, seeing someone that looks identical to them. You're like, well, was that auntie? Was that my cuz? Like, yeah, they sending you the messages. So just listen up. They did. So I'm going to use this deck. It's a wonderful ancestor deck, I believe, as well, because it talks about the African goddess. And everyone, whether you man, female, whatever description you go by in life, excuse me, everyone has a feminine and a feminine and a masculine side to them. I will say that if you're Gemini, you most likely are operating at times in your masculine. These things aren't bad. You know, you have feminine men out here, and that's perfectly fine for them to be feminine. If that's who they are, they're still a man. Like, you have women that are out here that are very aggressive as women, and that's fine. But it's a balance. It's just a balance. So, with this deck, I'm just going to talk about what your ancestors want you to know at this time, okay? What message, whether you be female, male, what they want you to know. Most High, please allow me to channel what the ancestors' message is at this kind of time. Most High, allow me to hear, feel, and see, and know. Protect these messages, Archangel Michael and ancestors. Please come in and divinely give me the information to help send the message. Boom. Alright, so the ancestors want you to know about shame. So if you've been feeling this, we're going to get into it. Number 19, if, that breaks down to a 1. So, see how that flipped over? That's like starting from scratch, new beginnings. Can't make this up. And then we got seasons. I am not going to pronounce these goddesses' names because I do not want to mess up. But it's Nana Buluka. And the other one is Long Bubby Susie. Oh, so I think she might be doing a little something she ain't supposed to be doing, showing her a little good, so we just gonna separate her. But it's a 1, y'all. So it's 111. So let's get into it. Well, 2 1s, 11. That's that portal. It's an ancestor portal. Like, I can't make this up. When you see like 111, a lot of times those are like messages. Okay. So, can't make this up. The guardians, that's what this card represents. Guardians. That's the ancestors. element air. They're from Benin. My ancestry hood, yeah, there's some Benin in there, okay? Ooh, Nani Pukayila is the Most High Supreme Being, primarily mother, grandmother, grandmother of all the Orisha deities, the Daphomini wise woman, herbalist, and healer. If you resonate with this card, which this is what I'm talking about, seasons, and look, the E wanted to come out, so if your grandma name start with an E, or last name, first name, or that's your name, this message definitely is for you, because that E just wanted to slide right there. So let's see. It says you have entered a new cycle that is very old. See what I'm saying? Allow yourself to become present. Trust in the divine timing. Don't be in such a hurry. Excuse me. There's no shortcuts here. So the embodiment of this card is going to be you are ready for new beginnings. You are misspell words, excuse me. You are in or entering a season that will force you to evolve. This is a time of major transition. Do you hear what I'm saying? This is the ancestors telling you, okay? You are not stuck. You are holding on to old patterns. Change can be terrifying. Allow yourself to be mentored. When you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. Let me repeat that. When you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay this new pathway. Didn't we just talk about that? Stay the course. Your time is now. Okay? Your time is now. And the goddess declaration for Nana Bukalaka Balukwi, I told you I didn't want to say their names, okay? Is I am limitless. That was 3 something, 2 o'clock. That talks about creations as well. You being creative. That's a beautiful message, guys. So let's get with number 19. Shame. Let's see what the ancestors say. Talks about shadows. Shame, shadow of shame. It deals with the element of fire. Long Bubby Susie keeps the children of Belize. Oh, my bad. You may be from Belize, or your ancestors may be from Belize. It says, Bubba Susie keeps the children of Belize terrified, viewed as a shadow monster. She has the power to kill or to nurture with her long, scary breasts that contain milk and poison. This beautiful African indigenous spirit may be a distortion of the Arak Taniel moon goddess Tababi. It says her guidance, her shadow guidance is going to be, you are beautiful and you are loved. Every part of you in your journey is beautiful. even the ugliest moments. You have a heart of soul and breath that that makes your beauty. So this embodiment of this card is you are secretly sacred, that you are not, I'm gonna repeat that. You are secretly scared that you are not enough. Shame is lying to you. You are not broken, unlovable, ugly, or unworthy. Shame keeps you small and hiding. Accept yourself now. You are a bright light. Allow yourself to see who you really are. You are going to you are doing the very best you can. You are lovable. And you are complete. That is a beautiful ancestry message. And your declaration is, I am protected. So, your ancestors are here to protect you, to let you know that you are protected, regardless of whatever situation you have gone through, went through, about to go through. They got your back. Like 4 flats on the Cadillac, okay? They ain't going nowhere, y'all. Till you come up with that money for them tires, okay? Because them tires on Cadillacs is expensive. That part. So, let's see what other message. I want to get one more message. One more message. Most High. Ancestors, what message do you have for us at this time? It was a lot that came out, but grief, truth, betrayal, braiding, creativity. What I will read is truth and grief. And at the bottom of the deck, feeling safe. And that's the number 4. And that does talk about, especially when you see in the 4s, that's talking about your protection, okay? So, and grounding. You may need to ground. You may need to go visit your ancestors' grave site. You know, it's a little late in the day, but it's never too late to go. So let's get the messages, okay? So we have the 29, which breaks down to a 2. That's about sensitivity. She looks like she's pregnant. She's pregnant. She's in the moonlight. She's sitting on a throne, but she's grounded. And yet she's grounded while she's still high up in the sky. And this card talks about your heart chakra. So 29, it's about grief. So we're talking about the ancestors right now. So if you've lost an ancestor and grieving over them, and especially if you're from Ligbo, I'm gonna spell it IGBO, Nigeria. This message is for you. You don't have to be from these places either, so let me retract that. If you resonate with the message, how about that? So it's about, its temple is lovers, and its element is the bush, which talks about grounded. It says, ancient Mother Earth Allah is Farmos Ligogo. I am not about to pronounce this other word I see, okay, y'all? Goddess Allah oversees motherhood, fertility, and the afterlife. After death, humans return to the womb of Allah, replanted in the soul of reincarnation. Did I not tell you about reincarnation and babies being born and your ancestors, dogs, cats? We're going to move on with the message. Get back to the card. This is the card. It says, give spirit. Allah's guidance is going to be, give spirit your grief. Brawl it out. Wail it out. Sob, shriek, shred tears. Surrender it. Ooh, I just saw all the fours go across that screen. Y'all already seen me cry. The embodiment is, you are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal, but grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to healing is to walk through it. Ain't that the truth? Losing a loved one is the ultimate heartbreak. But you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, disappointments. Love, self-love, self-care are required. Ask for support. Be gentle with yourself. The goddess declaration is, I am supported by my loved ones, those who are unseen and those who are seen and those who are not seen, unseen. Is this blowing my mind right now? So, then we have the truth card. This beautiful woman is, and her name is Nudandi, and she talks about truth, and she's mirroring, looking into herself. What she say? I'm feeling myself. And it talks about truth. And this number is 34. And this breaks down to a 7. 7 is a God factor number. If you know, it's just a number of vibration that talks about spirit. It's a spiritual number, okay? Totally. And this is talking about as above, so below. Is there in the imagery. But I feel like when she is looking into herself, she's looking back, but she sees her ancestors giving her the messages. So maybe you may need to go by a body of water and look in your reflection to connect with your ancestors at this time. But it's talking about speaking your truth. So we have here Nadundi. Guy writes, that's like truth seekers, people that speak the truth. It says the water is an element of water. It says Nudini boldly outspoken wife of Benin, Wali Legbaga, Legba. I apologize if I'm misspelling it. 4414 on the clock. Was feeling neglected by her husband. So whoever this was, she was feeling neglected by her husband. Even with several wives, his head easily turned. So Nudundi lived her truth, took her own lover, and became her own best friend. Ain't that something, man? Triple fours, quadruple fours just popped up on mine. This is what the ancestors want you to know, okay? If you're going through this. And then the guidance is going to be Get real. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. So, not only do you got to speak your truth, but you got to hear truth. The embodiment is going to be for this card. Tell the truth. Each person has their own version. Speak your words. Words have impact. Remember that we all have triggers. Think before you speak. And listen with compassion. Be gentle and stay calm in truth-telling conversations. Your guidance is, the truth is my friend. So, that's what the ancestors want you to know. They want you to know that truth is your friend. You ain't got to have friends out here, but if you and your truth, everybody needs friends. I ain't gonna say that. But if you are standing in your truth, that is your friend. Okay? Your authentic truth. So I'm gonna give an encouraging word before we go. Ancestors Most High. This deck is about the super attractor. It's just positive messages that you may need to know. It says, the universe is always conspiring to support me, guide me, and lead me with compassionately towards the highest good. Let's see, what other message do we have? I can do less and attract more. This is what the ancestors want you to know. Divine ancestors come in. Ooh, child. It's good to feel good. Dynamite. Yes. It's good to feel good, y'all. Don't be upset if you feeling good. I know that may sound good, crazy, but some people will have you thinking that it's okay for you to feel bad. So don't be upset if you feel good. Feel good, girl. Boy. Him, she, they. Feel good. What else? Ooh. Let's see. Wanting more from others puts me into the energy of abundance. So, wanting more from others puts me into the energy of abundance. So it's like you wanting more people to love instead of hate, or it just puts you into abundance. You know, like it just puts you on a good vibration. You know, I just feel like I gotta give you one more message and then I'm gonna be out, guys. I really hope that you like this beautiful message, and make sure that you like, share, subscribe. The information is in the description box. Please comment, share, and I'm channeling a message, like, because I saw that Robin. So if your name is Robin, or if you have a cousin named Robin, but I heard if your name is Robin, they want you to let go. Don't feel ashamed, because that shame card was there. That's a specific message for Robin or Robert. Most High, what message do you have? Boom, home, and this wanted to come with it, friends. So spend more time with your friends. Share your thoughts with someone who understands you. And then at the bottom, we got move again, y'all. Get up and get active. Be gentle. Exercise such as yoga, Tai Chi, or Pilates. If you are an individual that are unable to move your legs, I'm sending here in love and light to you. but you are able to move whatever part of your body. You can always, move your arms, reach up and down, side to side, with the legs position, if you're able to move your legs. If you are stationary, because I'm getting the vibes of someone being in a wheelchair right now. So if you are in a wheelchair, and I heard Willis, maybe your last name is Willis, William, Willie, I heard Wilhelmina, Wanda. If you are that person or your ancestors or whatever, these are the messages. But I just wanted to come on and give y'all this message and know that as above, so below. Your ancestors are with you. I promise you, it's not you going crazy when you feel them. Feel them. Light a candle for them. Put stuff out for them. You'll be surprised when you look around and feel and how they are around you constantly. You'll get the messages. You'll feel the messages, the goosebumps. It'd be hot as all get out outside, and you got goosebumps all of a sudden. So that is my message. Love and light, healing to all of those. If you are feeling despair or even happy, I'm just sending you love and light, 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 love and light. And enjoy your day. This day is a good day to always be happy. Every day is a good day to always be happy. Take advantage of it. Gemstar Goddess out. Love and light.